Jack Van Devon, storekeeper first class, E6. Yeah, we did a Mediterranean cruise in from May of '67 to actually just before December of '67, and everything was pretty normal until except when we had to return. Of course, like I said, December was when we were coming back. Of course, guess what? That's about Christmas time. And as we came through the Straits of Gibraltar, coming into the Atlantic, getting ready to cross back over to head toward Mayport Naval Station in Jacksonville, Florida, there was a hurricane out in the Atlantic, and we actually had to kind of deal with it, and we couldn't go through it, so we actually had to kind of steam at a triangle coming out of Gibraltar. We steamed at a triangle headed kind of northwest into the hurricane, toward the hurricane. And of course we were dealing with 40-foot average swells. Now, a swell is not a wave, but as the ocean rolls, and you've got to roll, the distance between the top of that roll and the lower part of that roll was averaging 40 feet. Now that's large, but as long as you're steaming into it at about 10 degrees, you see the pictures of destroyers in hurricanes where the bow comes out of the water and you actually roll over the top of the swell, and then the screws come out of as the ship rolls over, the screws come out of the water, and of course then the ship vibrates real hard. But anyway, that was a very unique experience dealing with coming back across the Atlantic to Mayport through a hurricane. We were escorting the USS Saratoga, which was a large aircraft carrier, and whenever aircraft carriers transited an ocean, you had to have a destroyer squadron with them to protect them. And so, but we had about four destroyers and one aircraft carrier. But we took a lot of bulkhead damage and it was amazing how much damage we actually sustained from wave action coming over the bow during the hurricane. But when we steered within 10 degrees into the hurricane, then at a certain point we turned tail to the hurricane and started heading. In other words, we made kind of a triangle. We turned tail and then started steaming toward Jacksonville with the hurricane swells coming behind us. But anyway, that was quite a unique experience dealing with a hurricane. And a lot of times we see stuff on TV about 20-foot, 25-foot swells, and the average swell was 40 foot, so that was kind of a unique experience. And we had to strap ourselves into our bunks because when we got in a bunk, we couldn't walk out on the main decks, and we had to, when we got in our bunks at night, we actually had straps, and in case we took a bad roll, then to keep from rolling out, because our bunks were sometimes 3 high. In my case, I was on the bottom bunk, but if it happened to be the guy in the 3rd bunk, it would be kind of a rude awakening for him to roll out at night, so they had to strap themselves in just to keep from rolling off their bunk at night. So that was kind of a unique experience. But we made it home in time to everybody to go on leave for Christmas, in December of 1967.